Hi everyone, welcome. Today I have a new video tutorial where I altered an ATC box available at Michael's with Prima Finnabair Art Alchemy waxes and many other mixed media products. These waxes can be used as finishing touches or to actually cover a whole project, and they're very versatile. I'm working on the surface of a small black box. This is a box that holds ATCs and it's sold with the ATCs inside. I'm only decorating the outside of the box, and I removed the cards from inside the box so it would be easier to manage. Then I took the stencil and stamp flowers, which comes with the beautiful doily stencil and a set of stamps, and all I'm doing is adding some modeling paste through the stencil using my silicone brush. This will create a 3D texture on the surface of the box, and all I'm doing is just adding this to all three sides. So I'm adding it to the spine of the box and the two other sides. In order to add it to the bottom of the box, all you have to do is heat set the top of the box and then just turn it around and stencil the back. I make sure that I remove all excess modeling paste from the sides so it's pretty smooth. Once I'm done applying the modeling paste to the back of the box, I heat set all the sides again to make sure that they're very dry. That way I can go ahead and add the next step with no problem. The next step is to cover the whole box with black gesso. And all I did is take a paintbrush and just use the black gesso to give the whole box a coat and cover it all around. I heat set the gesso with my heat tool, and then I went ahead and wanted to embellish it. I embellished it with the wing and locket silicone mold embellishment that I created using paper clay. This embellishment was created using silicone mold and paper clay, and I have a video demonstrating how to create this. I used some 3D gloss gel to glue the embellishments to the box. I also took a small mechanical metal gear from Finnabair and I glued it to the center of the locket. I wanted to have a very simple looking design and composition. Once this was glued and dried well, I went ahead and painted the embellishments with black gesso as well. I could have done this all in one stroke, but I wanted to make sure that no white can be seen underneath the embellishment. That's why I painted the box first in black and then went ahead and painted the embellishments in black. The black gesso gives a really good foundation when you're adding the waxes because it lets any metallic color shine above the surface. I heat set the black gesso really well, and then it was time to add the waxes. I took three colors of the waxes, the Mystic Turquoise, the Rich Copper, and the Aged Brass. And I used new Prima Finnabair Art Basics stipple brushes to apply them to the background. I started with the Mystic Turquoise and I just gave the whole embellishment and the background a really nice beautiful blue finish. I really love how beautiful this blue is, and it really looks like a galaxy or a mystic kind of blue turquoise. That's why I think the name fits perfectly. All I did is apply some wax to the brush and then just lightly rub it above the surface of the box and cover the whole box in the blue color. The next step was to add a few highlights, and this time I actually just used my fingers to apply the wax. I took the aged brass and lightly tapped it onto all the raised areas to just bring out those beautiful textured highlights on the wings and embellishments and also on the box. And then I went with a small stipple brush and went in between the crevices to be able to apply that wax and make sure that it applies to all the surfaces. Finally, I went on the back of the box and on the spine of the box and just added some aged brass wax lightly. The last step was to add a little bit of the rich copper only at the edges of all the embellishments and on the corners of the box. This brought the whole thing together because it made it look vintage. I really find it so easy to apply this waxes, whether it is with a brush or with my finger. It is a very easy medium to apply. The nice thing about it is that it smells really good and you don't smell those harsh chemicals that you find with any type of home decor or furniture finishing when you're using wax. So it's a very safe medium to use. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you like this project and it inspires you to create and use some of these waxes. Thank you so much and have a wonderful day. Bye.